Hi everyone, good morning. Welcome back. Can you see my screen, everyone? Can you hear me? Am I audible? Anyone, can you confirm on online guys?
Yes.
Fine. So we have two demos, right? So we have completed two demos, which are DevOps introduction and also cloud introduction, AWS introduction, right? So today we are going to discuss about technical questions and general questions. So before going to SDLC and servers networks basics, yeah, we need to understand the questions which I collect from different students from different batches. So once I clear these questions, yeah, you will get very clarity on this course. Okay, yeah. So let's go and work on this. Anyone newly joined today? Anyone newly joined today? Can you share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat? So my mobile number already shared with you, right? 96422111711. So this is my mobile number. So you can take down. And if anyone newly joined today, can you please share your WhatsApp number and email address in the chat so that we'll provide you previous recordings. Can you share your number, you guys? Fine. Yeah. So I collected different questions from different students and different batches. These questions are very, very important, right? So before going to the subject, first we need to understand this. Fine. So technical questions. Yeah. So what are the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level? Right? What are the use of AWS? Anyone? What are the use of AWS in industry level? Yeah. So cost saving, cost reduction, and also yeah, very faster, right? And also time saving. So cost saving, time saving, how the cost will be saved, how the time will be saved. So yesterday we discussed about cloud advantages, right? So if you want to if you want to start any Java project, so we set up startup company, we set up one POC, right? So in that POC we configured physical servers, right, for the Java project. So when we configure physical servers, we need to place a order with the vendor and we need to get the servers. We need to wait for 1 week or 10 days to get the servers. After we need to move the servers to data center. We need to configure the servers. We need to install operating system, applications, plugins, patches. Finally, we can move to production. That takes more time, and also physical servers costing is very higher. So minimum $6,000, $8,000, like that. Minimum configurations, right? Yeah. So that will take more time, and also costing also very higher. That is why every project in they are migrating to cloud. So in AWS console, on the fly, within a minute, we can create n number of servers, n number of servers, not only one server, not only 10 servers, not only 100 servers, 1,000 servers also we can create within a minute by single click with all configurations, all packages, everything, right? Which is nothing but on-demand infrastructure. What is on-demand, anyone? Instantly, immediately, right? So whenever we get requirement from client or project team, so within a minute we can create whatever they require, right? Which is nothing but on demand, right? So here, first question. So what are the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level? So what are the use of AWS? Cost saving, time saving, right? Next one is DevOps. What are the use of DevOps at industry level? DevOps. What is DevOps, anyone? What is DevOps? DevOps and data. DevOps is not a tool, right? It is not a tool. It's a set of practices. It's a combination of development and operations, right? Yeah. So in DevOps, we use the automation tools, right? So whatever manual activities we are performing currently, those we can do in automated way. By a single click, we can deploy a number of applications. By single click, we can merge the code, we can move the code, we can push the code, pull the code, so whatever we want, right? By using Jenkins, Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Terraform, we can perform the automation activities. So here, what will happen? So when we use DevOps tools, the time will be reduced, costing also will be reduced, right? So in our project, so 6 years back, 8 years back, 6 years, yeah, nearly 8 years back, our team size 180 members. Currently, 30 members only. Why that much of drastic change? Because of automation, DevOps tools, right? We are using DevOps tools, and also we are using cloud infrastructure. We are not using physical, right? So drastically the team is reduced, right? So team size currently 30 members. So whatever activities the 180 members perform, same activities they are performing 30 members because of DevOps tools, right? So here also cost will be saved, time also will be saved. Clear, right? So what are the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level? So if anyone asks you in the interview, right? So what is AWS? What is the use of AWS? AWS is a cloud platform, right? So instead of using physical servers, we are using virtual servers in cloud data center, right? So use of AWS is cost saving, time saving. Even though same DevOps also cost saving, time saving, right? Yeah. Next question here is, yeah. Any questions here? Anyone? Apart from this, anyone having any questions here? Is it clear to you, everyone? Online guys. So what are the use of AWS and DevOps at industry level, right? So cost saving and also time saving, right? Instead of using physical environments, we use the cloud environments. Instead of doing manual activities, we can perform in automation activities, automated way, right? Yeah. Next question here is second question. When DevOps process has been started in industry? It was started in 2008. It is not new process. It is very old process, right? So in 2008, when DevOps process started, so by that time we used to use very old tools like Puppet. Puppet is the tool which is Microsoft tool. So by using Puppet, we used to perform the automation activities, right? So currently we are using very advanced tools like Terraform, Docker, Ansible, Kubernetes, right? Git, Maven, Sonar. These are all very advanced tools, right? So by using these advanced tools, we can automate 100%. So by using Puppet, we used to perform only 50% of the automation activities. So currently, we are performing 100% automation, right? Yeah. So it was started in 2008. It is not new process. It is very old process, right? Yeah. Next question here is, what business sectors being used? What business sectors DevOps being used? So currently, not only IT industry, so everywhere, like pharma industry, chemical industry, medical industry, automobile industry, everywhere automation is the number one choice, right? So one of my friend is working with Ready Labs. They are using Kubernetes to automate the activities. So one of my friend is working with the medical industry. They are using Jenkins to automate the activities, right? Yeah. So everywhere automation is the number one choice, right? So not only IT industry, everywhere. So that is why jobs are increasing. Okay. Yeah. Next one. Who are the teams involved in DevOps process? So the teams who are involved. So development team will be involved, right? Testing team will be involved. Build and release process. Build and release team also will be involved. DevOps team also will be involved. So as a DevOps engineer, we need to partner with all the team members. So we are in middle, right? We partner with developers, testers, right, and operations team. Fine. So we coordinate with them, but we don't do any development. We don't do any testing, right? So DevOps here not required any developing background. DevOps here not required any testing background. So our role is different role, which is automation role. So I'm not developer basically. I don't have any developing knowledge. I'm working as an architect, right? So I started my career as a Windows admin in 2005 as a fresher with Verizon Data Services, which is one of the MNC company, Verizon Data Services, US based company, right? So in that I started my career as a Windows admin. In 2012, I switched to cloud and DevOps, right? So DevOps is not required any developing background and testing background, right? So people are confusing. So do I need to learn Java, Python? Not like that, right? So DevOps here will do the automation. We can automate the activities. We can manage the cloud infrastructure, and also we work on tickets, service now tickets, right? So roles and responsibilities, and also activities which we perform in real-time projects and challenges, real-time challenges. These are all will be covered, right? So what we go, yeah, in real-time projects, what we are going to perform, those will be covered in our sessions, right? So day-to-day sessions, so FAQs, challenges, day-to-day activities, everything will be covered. Fine. Yeah. So the teams, development team, testing team, build and release team will be involved into this process, even DevOps team also, right? Yeah. Next question here is, what are the tools involved in DevOps and what tools we are going to learn? This we already discussed. What are the tools involved, right? I just want to show you the tools. These are the tools we are going to learn, right? Git, GitHub, Jenkins, Maven, Ansible, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Apache Tomcat, Grafana, Prometheus, SonarQube, right? Even Nexus also, right? So these are the very core tools, advanced tools, very core tools and advanced tools. So we are going to learn this many tools, but we don't use all the tools in real-time projects. At least two or three tools, right? If you are good in Kubernetes and Jenkins, you can easily crack your entry. If you are good in Ansible and Jenkins, you can easily crack your entry. If you are good in Terraform, only Terraform with AWS, you can easily crack your entry. So one of my friend is working with TCS. They're using only Terraform, AWS. Okay. Yeah. So if you are good in Docker also, Docker and Git Jenkins, you can easily crack your entry. So every organization, as per the requirement, they use the tool. That is why if you learn these tools, you can fit with any project. Okay. So these are the very core tools, very advanced tools, right? Yeah. Every tool will go very deep dive, not only installation configuration, not only basics, right? So in previous batch, yeah, currently 8 to 9 one batch is going, which is a 86 batch. In that Terraform is going, Terraform. So Terraform last 5 days we are working on Terraform. Still we have two more sessions, Monday, Tuesday. 7 days we'll work on Terraform. Like that, every tool will go very deep dive, right? So someone asked me in the demo session, so how can you cover within the 3 months all the tools, right? Yeah. So not only base, yeah. If I cover basics and installation configurations, what will happen? Students aware of this, right? Everything, right? So yeah, we need to cover in depth, then only, yeah, so batches will be formed, right? So currently our batch is 89 batch, right? So far 88 batches going on. So every tool, so we are going to very deep dive. So I am going to give best of the best. Okay. So whatever subject, so once you learn this, make sure you'll crack the interview, right? That level of training will be provided. Every tool. So Kubernetes, you need to focus on Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, Ansible. These four tools are very core tools, right? So if you are good in Kubernetes with Jenkins and AWS, you can easily crack your interview. Like that, yeah, combination of tools. I'll guide you end of the DevOps. Okay, which tools you need to focus? How can you crack the interview? Tips and tricks, right? So how can we present our skill sets in the interview? These are all will be covered. Fine. Yeah. So these are the tools we are going to learn. Along with these tools, Linux also will be covered. These are the Linux modules, and also interview preparation, right? And also shell scripting will be covered, and also resume preparation, right? Yeah, fine. Any questions, Andy? Intavarku? Anyone having any questions so far? I give you unmute, so you can ask me questions. If you have any questions so far, you can ask me questions here. With the AI
AI
and ML, let's
yeah,
we have future for next. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, Srinivas.
it's the same questions.
Yeah. So AI where we use, yeah, AI where we use in DevOps, that I'll get you, right? So we are planning to take free sessions on AI. Okay, end of the course definitely I'll take free sessions on AI. We are upgrading AI. Okay, yeah. So definitely I'll take some sessions on AI, and ML, artificial intelligence, right? So AI required for DevOps, AI required for DevOps, very few things only. That will be that we will discuss, right? So currently, so DevOps is mainstream here for automation. So we take some support from AI also. Where we take that? Few things only that we can integrate with the DevOps here.